Higgins said that he's very poor 3 times today, which is something I find very interesting.
Well, it's not that I'm very poor. It's just that I don't think I'm poor. I'm just broke. I think that's probably what it is. I'm just broke.
What have you been doing with all your money? I'm not broke, and I'm really poor. It has been scant minutes since the old drunk man and lieutenant of the Gribbits Detective Agency, Mr. Vinegar Pims. Is that an accurate description, Dave?
I don't think he's that. Sometimes he's drunk.
Are you drunk? Is this immediately after the adventures of last week?
Yes, because not 5 minutes ago, well, 7 minutes, not 7 minutes ago, Mr. Vinegar Pims was flung through time and space to see the figure of Roderick Shaw, the former open lord of Waterdeep, destroyed, ripped to pieces by a cannibalistic gang of small vegetable people.
This is true. This is what happened last week.
Flung through time and then back into the present by a bird-headed friend. This is all accurate from last week, yes. Mr. Vinegar Pims is stumbling home back towards the Gribbits Detective Agency, a little rattled, perhaps.
Time drunk.
Yeah, time drunk after traveling through. Stumbling down the streets of Waterdeep's North Ward when he hears a psst, psst, and looks to see the face of none other than his boss and immediate superior, Tranessa, the bugbear?
Yes.
Bugbear? Whose head...
Little respect.
How do you feel about being pisted? Is that a thing?
Well, she's pisting you.
Oh, I'm being pisted?
You're being pisted. How do you feel about it?
Not great, if I'm honest.
I would never piss.
Well, you're being pisted by Tranessa.
I have no reason to piss.
Well, you're in an alleyway, and you've just seen stumbling by, time drunk,
So how do you get my attention?
Mr. Vinegar Pims.
I say, oi, cunt!
Huh?
Fuck are you doing?
Tranessa, what time is it?
It's 9 a.m.
Is it?
Nah, it's later than that. It's like 11:30.
It's 11:30 a.m.
PM,
obviously.
PM, it's the night time.
That was a trick.
It's nighttime.
PM.
It's PM.
Are you drunk?
So I was testing to see if you were drunk. I was like, is he going to pick up on the fact that it's clearly nearly midnight? And you did. So congratulations. Why are you stumbling around?
Nothing. It's obviously not important. I think I said last time I wasn't going to tell anybody. I don't want anyone to know.
Why are you stumbling around? Nothing. It's not important.
Yes, and.
Why are you in an alleyway? What are you doing in there?
Okay, I just saw some shit go down.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you want to hear about it, or do you want to keep being rude to me?
No, look, I'm sorry. I've just had a bad night, all right? I apologize. What
happened?
What?
Sorry, you just keep vaguely alluding to something that happened, but then refusing to tell me anything more.
Yeah, I'm a very irritating person. What happened to you? I'm asking, why are you out? I still think I've seen you outside of Quicklime House.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm usually doing a lot of work. I don't like your insinuations. But I just saw people carrying a body.
Okay.
Yeah, and Edan, that's right,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
totally right. That's totally right. And she goes on to tell you that she saw people carrying what definitely looked like a body into that doorway of a unassuming shop front across the street from the alley that you are now crouched in, standing.
Yeah,
in?
I guess I'm sneaking into the alley as well. I'm hiding there.
Yeah. So that's it.
I'm crouched. Vinegar Pims is standing straight up.
Yeah, and you're still the same height.
We're the same height.
You're still the same height.
Yeah.
All right. Is there somewhere I can hide in the alley too? We're casing
You
an
can
alley?
both be in the alley. That's fine. Yeah. So you're casing out, and you can sit.
Alley roll.
A what roll? You guys want to make a stealth roll? You want to be stealthy?
It's up to you.
You can make a stealth check if you want to be stealthy.
All right, sure.
Why don't you make a stealth check?
I rolled a 3.
Ow! You stub your toe and make a loud noise, which echoes through the quiet streets. Ow, 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 ow,
Shut
ow,
up,
ow, ow.
Vinegar.
Say again?
Vinegar to shut up.
That's not what I heard. All right, I'm sorry. You saw a body? Like that, legally? What, an undertaker? A hearse?
No, they were carrying a body. She tells you they were carrying a body, and it was very suspicious, which is why she followed them,
Two
I
people.
take.
Carrying a body from the cemetery into a freaking shop. Why would they be doing that? Shouldn't the body be going from the shop to the cemetery if you had to choose one way to go?
No, you're right. That makes sense. I apologize. Okay. What's the plan? You want to?
Do you need a coffee?
I mean, I wouldn't mind one if I'm totally being
A
honest.
cold shower?
I've had a terrible day.
I really don't want to pry.
It's good, because we haven't the time. So, all right, I guess let's sneak in. Let's find out what's going on. Just you and me, just like old times.
And so,
Times, brother.
Just like when we were both field agents in that other agency years before. Rookies.
but we've got no time for that flashback now. So you sneak across the street towards the shop front.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in what time zone? Who can tell?
The one at Chatswood Westfields where they have the big game Buck Hunter 2.
Do they have a different time?
The one
Oh.
in Haymarket at the top that has bumper cars.
Okay. Okay.
For those watching at home, Time Zone is the name of an Australian syndicated video game arcade.
Sometimes it was called Intensity.
No, that's a different company, Dave.
yeah,
Get
different-
the fuck out.
Oh,
Meanwhile.
fake gamer.
Hurts me so much.
Meanwhile, Deathlich. You
Yes.
have not seconds ago, not minutes ago, dropped down from a window.
You really like that construction, don't you?
Not
X ago.
not X ago.
Really opens the purview for anything to have happened in
Exactly.
any period of time.
No, yeah, Dave, come on. Not all of us have.
No, I like it. I'm
It
into it.
seems as though.
Yeah, fair enough.
You have dropped down from a window which you were spying through and found yourself.
How long ago? This was like a month ago.
Yeah, this was
happened in our
ages
times,
ago.
Yeah.
But seconds, but not seconds ago.
Yeah, but
in
not
the world
seconds
of
ago.
the Dragon Friends.
Exactly. You've dropped down and find yourself by the front door. You are, of course, in the Delgado mansion.
Did I steal something? Maybe.
Maybe, but I didn't watch that much of the last VOD, so I don't know what you have.
You stole, I believe, a diary, a locked diary, because you couldn't open it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But I
That's
would
true.
entreat you not to open it while Eden is dungeon mastering.
Oh, Eden,
Just say keep that for you.
Eden. You're DM right now.
Okay,
Anything you
can't-
do, Eden.
Anything you do is
you
canon?
do right now is canon.
Okay, all
I
right.
have on my phone right now an app that is trading cryptocurrency, and can I buy? What if I send you some crypto?
I
and
don't
then
want crypto.
You
What are you
sure?
going to send me crypto for?
Or just cash? You want cash?
That's-
You want cash?
You got cash?
Yeah,
Look,
I've got
one
broke.
of the reasons
Are you
I'm
broke?
broke
Yeah,
is
are
because a
you
lot
so
of the money was in crypto, and now we're all fucked. But Eden,
I'm so broke because I made bad investments. I have no sympathy. All right. Okay. So, Deathlich, an elf.
I've lost everything, Eden. Hum's gonna leave me.
Look, it's going to come back. You're on the curve, right? Just ride the wave. Ride that.
I feel like natural
coming back.
historians, like sociologists, will listen to this Twitch stream because we've had in the last 3 weeks, we've had different people at ratcheting up levels of desperation and irony talking about their crypto wallets.
Really?
Like, yeah, Jordan was on and she was pretty upset last week, but you're really upset this
I gotta
week.
tell you, man, I'm at a fucking
Is
low.
something bad happening with crypto? Is that what I'm missing? Is it going well?
Yeah, there was like this big twist where it turns out it's all completely worthless.
And I tell you that. Eden.
No.
They go, we'll all be rich, King. We'll all buy yachts. And I go, I'd like to live in a yacht instead of with my parents. And then you go, yeah, take all my money, Mr. Musk. And then next thing you know, he comes back and he punches you in the dick and says, that's mine now, boy. Gives me a knife and I have to cut off my own dick and give it to Elon Musk. Anyway.
If people started calling Elon Musk Mr. Musk instead of Elon, He seemed a lot less trustworthy.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, he is
Come and
a
get
super
Mr.
villain.
Musk's invisible internet money.
It does sound like a
Yeah, he seems
pedophile
really
version of Willy
trustworthy at the
Wonka.
moment.
So just Willy Wonka. Anyway,
Mr. Musk won't
I
be pleased with you.
have fallen out of this window.
You've jumped out. You jumped
out,
down.
smashed through
You
a
are,
window.
of course, outside of the main manor of the.
Wait, is there an awning just under the window that he might comically bounce back
yes,
up on?
Jackie
or-
Chan style. It was very cool.
That's really.
What was that?
That's not cool.
No, haven't you seen Police Story?
It is both really cool and very funny, but Jackie
yeah.
Chan also fucked his back up doing that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Does his own stunts. Oh man, love you, Jackie.
I
And
think he's actually about that.
yeah, he's a bad guy.
Oh,
we
is
don't
he?
like
He's a
him.
He's a
Republican.
mouthpiece of the CCP. I think that's the last time we talked about him.
Yeah.
Someone was like, "Yeah, he's a mouthpiece for the CCP."
I thought he was
Yeah,
really
that's
cool
true.
because he is really friendly with the crew on all films and buys them segways.
could still be a mouthpiece of the
Didn't
CCP.
he-
I don't know
True.
if that clocks.
Didn't
or
he
not.
abandon his son because his son's gay?
Oh, really?
son's
Is that
gay?
another
Doesn't go
thing?
for his son anymore.
Yeah, okay. So apparently he's not good to his child.
But he talks to the gaffer. Just not his son.
He's very nice to the gaffer, but not his own.
I hadn't noticed until the way you pronounce that, Naomi, but gaffer really is an old-timey Cockney word for
Gaffer.
someone that works at a film
Gaffer.
set.
Hello, gaffer.
Shine your shoes, gaffer.
Hello, gaffer.
I need me gaffer and I need me best little boy.
They're real film set terms.
All right, I run.
Okay.
I grab the diary. I run out of the fucking mansion. I'm done with this
So
shit.
there's heaps. So you do hear. You've been fucking around in this mansion. It's a huge compound which takes up a full city block. All right, and there's been a lot of hubbub. There's been a lot of guards running around, but there is, you notice, an eerie silence. There's been amounts of like partying. There's been a big suck and fuck party going on, where there's been a lot of people in robes. It's been a real eyes wide shut situation, right?
Uh-huh.
But from the inside, you hear a hush and the single voice speaking, making a toast.
Okay. All right, I'll listen around.
Yeah?
I'll stay tuned for this toast.
Are you going to stay tuned to this toast? You edge towards it? Edge in? You're
Yeah,
going to edge in?
should I
You're
do
going
a
to be a
stealth?
real edge
Excuse
lord?
me?
Do an edging check.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, do some stealthing?
Ooh, yeah, it's an 11.
All right, that's okay. What are you wearing? Are you disguised self still?
Well, actually, it might be more. I can't quite tell. Can't read the... Yeah, it's 11. Yeah, I think we're in robes, aren't we?
Yeah, I think you were disguised from last time.
Yeah.
So you can pass into the main, like, receiving hall. What do you call that? Like the beginning?
Foyer?
Foyer, yeah, main foyer, hallway, dining room place, where you see a tall woman in a beautiful red gown and a cool mask on a stick. You know, real masquerade vibes.
Is the mask made out of a toffee apple?
You're weird.
That's great. No.
That would not be a mask. That would be a toffee
That'd be
apple.
a toffee apple.
I don't know, just
The
thought
two
it'd be-
toffee apples with like circles cut all the way through, so it's like.
Yeah, but you could have a candy mask, I guess. You could make it out.
In my head, I was just like, what else goes on a stick? Maybe a toffee apple.
You
I don't
could.
know if I've told you this. My
I
soul
thought
left
I
my
was
body a long
missing
time
some
ago,
kind
guys.
Say what, Naomi?
Was this not a callback?
No,
No.
no. It's been a while since we've had Hang on the stream. That's all.
Sorry, everyone. I'm a broken man.
I was like, well, that's nonsense.
Just lick the inside of your candy mask and stick it to your face, so you get a free hand.
Oh, everyone laughed at the toffee apple mask until they tried it. Now, it's all the rage.
So she says, "Those who know blood runs deepest of all, I salute you." And out of so there's a whole tons and tons, dozens of people in rich red robes with their weird horny masks on, all waiting hornily for
Waiting hornily.
waiting hornily.
Like visible
Best
bonus.
advert.
Yeah, with visible. No, they've got robes, but you can only assume. It's their body language that's horny. They're very like.
The tenting.
Yeah.
What?
It's the tenting.
Is tenting like rutting?
No.
It's like your penis goes up and
Oh,
erects.
tenting.
And erect a
Uh,
tent.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sorry, listeners.
Right.
It's
And
something
so
I will
that's-
learn if I explain what
No,
that
the
is.
filthy little dice perverts love this shit.
and she says, Bone Turner. These are all Dave's characters, all right? I'm
Why are you so horny, Dave, you little horn boy?
Dave's a filthy little dice pervert, if you ask me.
Bone Turner, bring.
That is disgusting, Edan.
Do it.
Dude, this was a family show.
And he's and this big hulking Rasputin, a famously horny Rasputin, a man with a full beard. He's a hulking figure, and he's got a deer skull mask with big horns, and he shoves forward these kind of mesmerized figures of a satyr riding a goat, a tiny little goblin with dipshit written on his forehead, and a smelly, cheesy dwarf.
Oh shit, that one's Eden's guy.
Yeah, exactly. So this is where we finished last
We've
time.
gone further than this.
All
right.
Dave, it's all gonna weave together in the mesmeric.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Right? And it says, and you see Lane on, of course, Lane in the middle of this circle of people is the dead, eviscerated body of Sir Roderick Shaw, who you know from, I guess, posters.
Stamps,
collectible cards, tea towels, plate,
guest appearances, various
Bobbleheads.
shopping malls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it says, we will resurrect Shaw and bind him to Mccool's purpose. Mccool, of course, the Lord or Lady of Bones, who is the person, god that this occult worships.
Okay.
Bring the sacrifices forth. And Bone Turner brings them forth and lays them down, and she pulls out a rod and hits a button on it, and a blade shoots out, and she says, "But first, some light refreshments." The real sacrifice, of course, will happen down in the bloodletting chamber. Bone Turner, at precisely 12:34.
What's she looking at?
That's her watch, her little sundial watch that she
A
has.
sundial watch.
Yes.
Indoors.
Yes.
At night.
Inside.
Indoors at night.
Okay.
And she's wearing a mask.
There's a little candle
Made of
on
toffee
it.
apples.
There's a little candle on it, and she turns that around to match the right time.
She can make it any
She
time
just,
she
she
wants.
just flips the hourglass. that's hanging
Yeah,
around.
looks the hourglass.
So a little hinge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. I
The
like
bloodletting will take place at 12:34, which is Mccool's favorite time. And when she is most
I'm gonna write that down when I'm angry. I'm writing it down.
Yeah. Bone Turner, prepare the sacrifices. Take them away. And Bone Turner, the big hulking Rasputin dude, leads the Rock 4 and Dipshit and Selma Fart away downstairs. And at this moment, a certain friend of yours, Mr. Charlie Goodboy.
Did you almost forget something?
I almost said Bobby Pancakes is what I did. I guess licks you on the face, deathly?
Hey, I'm not a dog. I'm a dog man.
Okay, well, what do you do with your tongue in his face then?
I use it to create words from my mouth.
Okay.
Like a sentient being. And I'm
So
like,
yes, they've just been, Rasputin has just led the hostages down the stairs. For in this fancy house, there are stairs that go up and down.
Dogs go up and downstairs.
I'm a dog man. I got legs.
Can he see you? Can you see him?
Yeah, but in black and white. But I say,
Woof woof.
I say, Deathlich, hey, I'm at a fancy
What is it,
party.
boy?
Sonny's in trouble? He's hanging
In
on
the old
cliff?
well? What?
What's that?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good little adventurer?
This is racist against dog folk.
Alright, Dennis goes...
Hey, I have a dog and I love my dog.
That's like people saying they have a Chinese friend.
That was a joke. My best Chinese friend.
Oh dear.
Oh, you make distinctions? Put them in categories, Naomi? Is that what this is?
I rank everyone,
Okay,
okay?
good.
Didn't you used to have a list of your favourite friends?
Yes, I still do.
Wait, what?
It's a point system. It's updated
Me,
monthly.
literally, last
You can subscribe to it if
time
you'd
I
like.
saw him-
Not people outside of the friendship circle, but you can get the updates if you like.
Wait, so having friends for you is just a way to make revenue by asking people to
No, it's a free- it's a-
subscribe
it's a
to
free
the-
So
service.
we're earning
Alright.
points. We are constantly earning points.
Dave, sometimes you're losing points. Let's be honest.
The fact that I brought you a little
Whoa,
present
whoa,
at the
wait.
beginning of this evening.
That's some points for you, Simon.
I didn't even know about
Yeah.
the point
Wait,
system.
Didn't even
Sorry.
realise.
Naomi, yeah?
Sorry. Excuse me. Last time I saw Hing in person. He told me he only had 3 friends. And I was trying to convince him, I was trying to get him to say out loud that we were friends, and he paid me $20 to stop.
You only have 3 friends?
I'm assuming it's the 3 of us because I don't know who else could possibly be.
No, I have like I think
Maybe he doesn't
like
have permanence.
I think I can't remember this exact discussion, but I feel like I was saying there are 3
I remember
people
it well,
who
it was
I'm
insane.
friends with who I have no other like reason to. Like, I would pretend to be your guy's friend.
Pure friend.
From a business perspective. From a,
Okay.
I don't know, what we might describe as a contractual obligation
All right.
perspective. I might be friends with other people because,
Yeah,
I don't know, they are my girlfriend's wife, for example. Just some options of
Yeah.
reasons I might be friends with people.
Right.
Even though I was friends with Hing before I even met Hum, and that is in fact
Oh
how
my
I met
God.
Hum. Now
You
I'm Hum.
introduced them.
You
So
got
romantic.
Naomi and Hum together. That's beautiful.
Created a force more powerful than love itself.
What do you call that for?
Called hate.
I call it Why You Like This, streaming right now. Or previously on iView. No, I have like 3 friends, and everyone else is like a
Just pure friends. Pure
unadulterated
actual friends, right.
And then I have 3 people who I would call who I regularly hang out with outside of any like professional like content making thing. Or
So none of us are your friends?
I mean, you guys are like your colleagues.
I don't think I have any friends, guys.
I don't think
No, I have children. I don't
Guys,
need
keep
friends.
pushing. It's
I don't think it's healthy
even
to take...
me out of this.
Yeah.
But then also it's not just those people, but everyone's on the list. And again, you can get the updates if you'd like.
Where is this list? Is this public domain?
It's a Google spreadsheet that some people have access to.
I want access to it. I just want to see if I can game myself up to the top.
You I mean, you bought me some apple snacks today, so.
Okay, so Charlie Goodboy, Death Lich.
Yes.
You find yourself in the foyer of the Delgado Manor.
Yeah, Charlie, what's going on? Charlie, what's going on?
It's going to be a sacrifice. That's our friends and colleagues.
Wait, which one is it friends or colleagues? If it's it's only friends if we spend time with them outside of work.
Well, we all live together and work together in the house. It's a very blurry line. It's hard to tell the difference.
I know, and I've known these guys for a while now, and it feels like I should call them friends, but I guess I'm being held back by some sort of barrier that I've erected. Look, the important thing is we have different obligations to them regardless, depending, but I'll follow your lead.
Let's see if we can get down there and just get them out of here. I don't want them to be bloodlet.
Bloodlet? Oh. Then we lose all that precious blood they have.
Yeah, and they need that.
We need that. Okay, let's
Wait,
go.
what are you doing with them?
With that knife. All right, so I guess we'll try and sneak back into the...
Yeah, everyone's kind of mingling in the foyer. And
We're
you're-
like disguised.
Yeah, you're both disguised. Okay.
We go and... Oh, we don't know they're in the alleyway.
So you head down to you start to head towards downstairs. Meanwhile...
So this shop or house that we're staking out, is it a large villa spanning an entire block?
No, it's not.
Right, okay, so it's a
It's
shop.
actually not. But you're not far from the Delgado Villa.
All right.
Yeah, so it's a shop front. But you don't know what's happening at the villa, Dave. Okay? So just keep a little verisimilitude.
Okay, so can I case the joint? I'm looking for, like, what
Okay,
could
you
be
can make an
useful
investigation
entrance.
check.
Yeah, wonderful. All right, I got a 16.
Is
Yeah.
verisimilitude a good drag name?
Verisimilitude.
Verisimilitude.
Yeah.
Verisimilitude.
If anybody's in drag, you can have that if you want.
It's a good, verisimilitude is good. I think
Verisimilitude
it's not really
is
up to
hard
me
to
to say, but I think it's good.
No,
Yeah.
it's just
I need a dad called Simon to come up with a drag name.
a dad called Simon is also.
That's a good name for a book. A children's book. A Dad Called Simon. That's the story
Parents are
of a
people
dad.
too.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, you into drag?
Yeah.
That's for free.
Yeah.
Are you into drag and do you understand the artistic concept of truth?
Yeah.
Have I got a pun for you?
Yeah.
Now, kids, your dad's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The
history
history
can.
drag.
I'm
No,
your
it's
dad, so
football.
you have to be my friend.
I was wrong. I only got a 15, not a 16.
Okay, you see, it looks like a regular shop front. It looks kind
What's
of
it selling?
It looks kind of boarded up. It actually looks run down. It looks like it used to sell teaspoons, but it doesn't. Like a kind of like a souvenir store. But of course, in the hard times that the city of Waterdeep has seen
Because of COVID.
because of COVID.
When COVID exists in
Because of
Waterdeep.
COVID. Well, it's more of a vampire problem, but yeah, let's call it COVID. COVID vampirism.
Covert vampirism.
Covert vampirism, that's it. It wasn't selling any spoons with the face of Roderick Shaw on it.
Right. One or
You
two
can see-
stories?
One story.
One story, all right. Trinessa, you reckon you can jimmy open one of those windows? I don't know what happened to my accent.
Yeah.
You remember when you were Irish?
I was Irish for a bit at the beginning of this as well, but I lose it.
No, you weren't.
I was sitting there watching Brendan Gleeson videos on YouTube, trying to hold it in, and I can't.
Oh my god, my notes from like January.
Oh, that's where the rat drawings were.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll to open the window.
Okay, are you guys trying to be stealthy? Oh, you did try and be stealthy.
Conspicuously.
Conspicuously?
I mean, inconspicuous.
Inconspicuously. Okay, so make it a little stealthy for me. Make a little stealth check.
I'm doing it. Which one is it again? Which button do I press?
It's gonna
I
be
forgot.
called. Go to the skills in your D&D Beyond, and then you'll
Yes.
find stealth and just
Got
hit
it.
it.
You haven't had time during lockdown to whittle your own 20-sided dice?
17.
Great. So you're super
How dare
stealthy,
you?
and now
I've been whittling little trowels and rakes.
I've been whittling 12s.
so what do you have on you, Trinessa? Do you have like a crowbar or something? You just have big hands.
I've got claws, bitch.
All right. Use those claws. You can make a strength check.
Trinessa doesn't have a go bag or anything, like when you decide to go out on little missions. You can have anything you want.
Can she do that thing where she just gets her nail and like makes a circle in the glass and then goes tink and it falls through like a
It's
diamond?
entirely possible.
Ooh, what check would you do for that, Edan?
Yes.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Sleight of because you got claws.
Sleight of
Slice
hand.
of claw.
Sleight of claw. Yeah, sleight of hand. 'Cause it's
Sleight of claw. Okay.
right. Roll that dice.
All right. Damn.
You have to tell us.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had an open. I got
You got 3.
The stealth one, I got 16.
Okay, well that's
It's very quiet.
It's very stealthy, and so you trace your very sharp nail in your in a circle around on the dusty pane of glass, and then you just go smash and
punch your
push
fist through that.
and put your
Yeah.
fist through the glass.
But stealthily, I catch all the shards of glass before they hit the
Yeah,
floor.
maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Place
Can you
them
imagine
onto
seeing
the
that in slow
ground.
motion? Like punching glass through and then moving faster, grabbing that glass out of
I don't know if that
If you
happened.
punched glass, then grabbed the glass, unless your hands were like leathery, it would cut up your hand.
They are. You take
However, Trinessa's hands are.
Well, I'm a bugbear.
you
Pretty
take
leathery.
2 points of damage. 2 from the glass, which you grasp so stealthily, and you can see through the hole in the glass that you have made that there are 2 guards standing there, or just shifty-looking dudes. Really, they're dressed.
Did they hear
in
somebody
kind
punch through the glass?
of- yeah, I think they probably did, or they're kind of looking around.
It was incredibly stealthy.
It was incredibly stealthy. It's such a contradiction. They're like, did I hear something? That was broken glass, but I don't see anything.
No, they don't hear anything. They just sense that someone was hurt.
Yeah. They
They're empaths.
They're empaths.
Like somewhere, someone is
Damn
feeling
empaths
pain.
every time.
Oh, well.
Okay, what do you do?
I
Mr.
rush
Vinegar
forward.
Pims.
I rush forward as soon as it.
Dive through the glass.
No.
You should dive through the window?
No. It's,
You haven't used, you didn't check nor use the door, but go on. Tell me what you do.
all I do is I rush up to Trinessa and I say, "Are you quite all right? I thought we were going to do this stealthily."
And you hear like, oi, who's out there? Talk about stealth so loud.
First of all, don't try to undermine me. Remember that you're my employee, and you could have tried to find a way to get in the door. But again, first of all, I think you're drunk.
There's literally no one
Secondly-
here. Who are you trying to impress? It is literally just the 2 of us. None of the other employees are here.
Don't bring up the past, Vinegar. I don't want to deal with it now. Okay.
What?
Our past relationship is very complicated.
Right. Yes. Of course.
I'm building law. I don't know how this
No,
works.
yes.
Anyway, Vinegar, just shut up for a second, all right? There's 2 men standing right there, so I'd love it if we could have this argument later. First of
Why
all.
don't we kill the 2 men and then we can continue this conversation at our leisure? Would that be okay? And I draw a handful of throwing knives.
Okay, and how are you gonna kill them? All right, you go crazy.
Can I just say my favorite thing in improv is when two characters are having a conversation and they're not quite they're not quite working the same way, and one of them just goes, "Just shut up."
So there is a hole in the window that you could throw a dagger through.
I'm going to throw a few. I'm going to throw 3 daggers through.
Okay, so roll initiative. You get to throw
I'm
3?
going to use my action surge. I'm going to use my bonus action.
Ding dong. Are you a fighter, are you?
I'm a fighter. I'm specializing a throwing knife specialist.
Is there
Okay.
a class in D&D that's lover instead of fighter?
We call it bard.
Bard. We could call it a bard. So they're rushing towards you because you've been so fucking loud.
No, I haven't been loud.
Trinessa, what's your initiative? What's your
You
initiative?
started it.
I didn't start it.
What'd you get?
I'm. What did I get?
You gotta roll a 20-sided dice. I guess on your character.
Oh, which one?
On your character.
I'm gonna fuck them up. I'm gonna come out swinging.
Okay. So you're gonna go through the door, or you're gonna dive through the window?
Aren't I already in?
No. You punched through a window, but you didn't. It's not that big a window. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe you've destroyed the entire shop front.
I think you need to establish how loud we were being.
It was quite a small window. I thought you were trying to make like a small circle, so you could.
Yeah, but I thought it was a big window. I tried to make a small circle. I smashed the whole window. Luckily, I caught all the pieces. So now I'm
You
step
definitely
through.
couldn't. Okay, sure. The whole shop window is smashed, and they definitely saw you, and you're definitely in combat, and they're charging towards.
And
you.
I got an initiative of 14.
Okay, 14. On your character sheet, there should be a little box that says initiative
It's next to the armor class, which
next
is
to
in
the armor
shield.
class on the main bit.
Initiative?
Yeah, it's called initiative. Dave, you can make some attacks for me.
Yeah, all right, great. I'm going to. I rolled. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I rolled an 11, a 10, and a 12. with my
Oh,
3
well, that
knives.
is one hit. You suck.
All right.
You're very
I think
bad
there's,
at
there's
this.
like the other 2 are like on the wall, like a dot, but the middle one hits.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
I
I'm
guess it's kind of cool.
I'm triangulating.
You're triangulating. Very
Working
cool, Dave.
forward.
Very cool.
Working forward, I get, in that case, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. That's very cool, Dave.
Off a throwing knife.
Oh, that's very
it's a specific
cool.
build.
Um,
I never get to use it because I never get to play.
and they charge at you with their wickedly curved blades, and they're going to slash it at you. One on each of you because they're bad dudes.
Bad dudes respect.
They missed Trinessa. Dave, what's 15? They get to hit you.
15. My armor class is 14.
Oh, they hit, and you take 2 points of damage.
So the thing about Pims is he's a quite old man and he doesn't have a lot of hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine. I just want you to know that, and to as the DM, I want you to know that. It's important that you know that I don't have a lot of hit points.
Okay, Dave. Well, are you worried?
Just don't kill Vinegar Pims, please.
Well, you have to make a new Bosley for us? All right.
He's not Bosley. He's a cool dude.
Okay, all right. Trinessa, you make an attack with whatever it is you do.
All right. I'm going to do my fighting style unarmed. Is that what I
Yep,
do?
you can do unarmed strike.
Yeah, and use your claws.
All right, great.
Roll some dice.
Yes. So I can do the one that's 1d8 plus 3. Is that what I can do?
Make that attack roll.
I'm doing it. 1 plus 3 is 4.
That's the damage. It's not the attack roll yet.
No, that's the attack roll.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you rolled a 1. So you
Is that a critical fail?
That's a critical fail. Congratulations.
yeah.
That's your first critical fail.
You break a nail.
What does that mean?
You break a nail. Sorry.
No!
Yes.
No, but not
it's the truth.
like a talon.
Yeah, talent. It comes off. It really hurts.
Ooh, yowzy.
It hurts. You get -1 to attack rolls for the rest of this combat
If I
because it hurts so much. Yes.
busted out a fingernail,
Yes.
would it grow back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if you just ripped it right out?
Yeah.
From the roots, maybe.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It's not like this fingernail going all the way back down your finger.
Vinegar Pims, it's your attack.
Great. All right. 2 more throwing knives. I spin around and I attack the guy next to me, and I roll a 1, a critical fail, and a 6.
You also break
What
a
does
nail.
the 6? What does the 6 come to?
2 comes to 11.
The 6 comes to 11. That is a miss.
All right. I'm running out of throwing knives.
And you, what happens? Do you? Let me see. On a 20, it's gonna bounce back and hit you in the head. It's a 12. You're lucky, but it does fly back past your head. They're gonna have more attacks against you. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, Vinegar Pims, you get hit again. You're so bad at this.
Only armor class 14.
What's your armor class, Trinessa?
What does that mean?
Next to initiative.
Next to initiative, it should say armor class.
16.
You don't get hit. Sorry, Dave. Another 4
Nice.
points of damage.
Is tonight the night you're just going to kill an old man?
Yes, yes.
Take another.
Kill an
Who has
old
4
man.
points of damage?
Trinessa, it's your
No,
attack.
you're fine, Trinessa. You dodged it. I didn't.
It's your attack.
Can I seduce them?
It's a fair question, Edan.
I mean,
it's a fair question.
You're in combat. What skill do you want to use to seduce them?
Grit.
Seduction?
All right.
We
What
don't play that kind of D&D.
do you want?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. What do you want to say to them? You can use your
Deception?
action to persuade instead of attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I think
Boy.
Naomi should be able to use intimidation.
Okay. All right.
Technically.
Like-
Rather than
Well,
seduction.
yeah, I want to somehow use my strength. Do you know what I mean?
depends if
Because I
they're
feel like
into that or
Trinessa's
not.
so strong that.
Okay. Well.
Trinessa also
Well,
has
yeah,
proficiency
well, that's
in it.
what the roll will determine, right?
All right. Well, tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what to roll. Tell me what you do to these guys who you're fighting with.
I want to start flexing at them and then just sort of like smize. Do you know what I mean?
Just sing at them?
This is kind
No,
of what Jordan was
flexing,
doing
Nice.
last
flexing, and then smize. I don't.
It's
Yeah,
intimidation.
which is
I
to
guess
smile
that-
with your
I
eyes.
mean, I would be baffled by that.
You know
I
what
guess.
smizey is.
You know what smize?
Or is it like...
Is that Urban Dictionary? You've
Dave,
got
what
open?
would you do here? What would you do? What
Intimidation. That's
Okay,
I would've said
make
it was-
an intimidation
I would have
check.
said it's performance.
But it's also intimidation is she has proficiency, Trinessa.
Okay,
so
roll intimidation.
I got 8 plus 2 is 10.
I guess they're kind of baffled. Because you're not actually smiling, you're just smizing. They don't really know what they're coming. They don't know if you're coming onto them or if...
You're saying they're confused by the fact that mid-combat the bugbear starts flexing and
Yeah.
smizing.
Yeah, so it doesn't seem to have worked. Do you still want to attack them? Or do you want to just follow through?
That's the action.
Well, yeah.
What?
I mean, if they don't
Well, let's see what happens next round. Dave, it's
They
your
don't-
turn.
want to fuck me, then yeah.
What are you doing? I throw 2 more throwing knives, running out. Oh my god!
Oh, Dave.
Missed both of them.
You're very bad at this. Okay. They're like,
Dice fucking suck.
why you, I think I'm going to attack you anyway, Trinessa. They're coming at you. But they both miss. They both
Okay.
lunge at you with their swords, but they miss. Because they're not afraid of this
Are they
old
not
man.
even respecting me
No,
enough
they're
to
not,
fight me
they're not
anymore?
afraid of you
I
anymore.
just think you said before that you might kill an old man,
I-
and I want you to think back to it was in this very room that I took an opportunity
Don't compare me to you.
to kill Boucher.
Don't.
And I just
We're
remember
different,
how
Michael.
much you felt emotionally affected by that.
How
and I
long-
want you to think about how you,
Oh
in
my
turn,
fucking God.
could emotionally affect Dave by killing
Okay,
his character.
I'll think about it.
Oh my
I will
God.
definitely think about it. Trinessa, it's your turn. You want to attack or are you still
Alright.
flexing?
No, I'm attacking now.
Okay, go for it.
That was really hurtful to me that they didn't even.
They're so
Responding.
not into it that they've stopped attacking Dave and they're attacking you.
Yeah, so that is actually really problematic of them, and I want to really attack.
Okay.
Now.
Roll that dice.
So, what is the difference between fighting style, unarmed, fighting armed? What does that mean?
Basically, you've just got to roll the plus. First of all, click the plus number. That's like plus 4 or plus 3 or something, and give that, and that's your to hit. And then the damage is the D8 plus 3. But you'll
Oh, okay.
so
Oh, so I didn't do that.
Roll
last
that
time.
dice.
All right. So, I'm gonna fight. I get a 12 plus 5 is 17.
Bang. Okay, roll
My
that
hit.
damage.
The damage
D8
is
plus 3.
Done, so I guess I'll be leaving.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Okay, he crumples. You absolutely cave his face in because he's disrespected you so much. Vinegar Pims, it's your turn.
okay. What can you describe the room? What's in the room?
A lot of unused merchandise,
Okay,
like
is there-
old tea towels.
Is there anything hanging from the ceiling? Shelves?
Yeah, there's some shelves
What's on
either
the shelves?
side. The guy who has left more merchandise, teapots.
Is there is there a big barrel? Is there 2 big barrels, one filled with toffee, another one filled with apples?
Is it a do-it-yourself toffee apple
But
stand?
the
a small barrel full of sticks.
The apples are moldy and old, and the toffee has frozen. Is solid.
Can I try
solid sugar?
Can I try and I've down to I've used. I think I have 2
You
knives.
can pick
left.
up a knife.
It's too embarrassing.
One
it's
has
too humiliating.
ricocheted to your feet. You
Okay,
can
but
pick
I
it
still
up
got 2 knives.
Okay, you can pick up and throw.
But can I throw them at like the shelves to try and topple a shelf to
With a
try and-
knife.
But
Okay.
Are they like rope? Are they rope struts? How are the
Are
shelves?
you a rogue or I would just throw a knife at the guy is what I would do if I were you. You've already hit him twice with knives.
Come on, Errol Flynn.
You've already hit him twice and he looks quite
All right.
damaged.
No, I like
Yeah.
this.
Okay, wait,
bookshelf
wait,
idea.
wait,
It's
what do you
fine.
wanna
It's
do?
fine.
Let
I'll
Rube Goldberg over here
I'll do
sort
whatever
out
you
his
want
own
me to
plan.
do.
No, okay,
What about
sorry,
I
guys.
do?
I apologize.
No,
then.
it's fine.
I apologize.
I'll roll. Make the numbers. Make your brain go ting.
What does no say?
That's a 20. That's a critical.
No, I think would be more like a 1, Dave.
No. Oh, no, wait. There's a 20 on this dice. That's another critical
No,
fail.
okay, so you lose one, but the other one,
That one break. So actually, 2 of my daggers have broken.
the other one pings
18.
into his back, and he falls to the
Into
ground.
his back?
Meanwhile, yeah, because he was fighting Trinessa.
Cool. 5 points of damage.
Oh, you gonna pick up some of those daggers? Meanwhile, meanwhile, yes, Dave.
I just, slowly and humiliatingly start to pick up daggers on the floor like someone who's had the time of their life with a Nerf gun.
Well, how does it generally work with him with his fighting? Does he just have a guy who keeps him in daggers, or
I
is
have-
he like?
So I think that what he has is he has 2 underarm bandoliers. You sort of drew him, and so
Yeah,
he's
I
got
know.
5 throwing knives under each.
I'm talking about once he's done.
He has to walk around and be
Does
like, "Sorry."
Does he have some sort
Sorry.
of magic
Excuse
lodestone
can I-
that like brings them back to him or something?
I would love a magic lodestone that returns daggers to me. Just if you want to make an emotional connection in a way that is not evil. I would love a magic item that is like returning throwing knives.
What you want is a magnet.
That's what a lodestone is in old time fantasy speak.
a big Hanna-Barbera
A
magnet.
big. Okay. Meanwhile, Death Lich
Yes.
and Charlie Goodboy trudge down the stairs.
Yes.
Am I correct, Dom?
Yeah, we're going into where we heard the.
Which
the
one's Charlie
sort of
Good?
party
That's
coming
you.
from.
Which one's you? This is you.
Oh shit! Use the map.
Yeah. So
we
you
go with
guys,
this?
so you guys are down here,
Uh-huh.
right? Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Get out of here.
One with the stick.
You're the guy with the you're the boy with the stick, and this one with the beautiful flowing white hair is Hing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so as you come down the stairs, busting through a door is none other than
You can do this, Eden.
Rockfall Balboa. Thanks for that support, Hing. Your friend and smelly cheese dwarf.
You're bringing yourself in as a
Rockfall-
character.
Yeah, I'm an NPC.
You just
bro.
escaped.
Well, if you were watching last time, well, you can talk to him. Yes. Yeah, I've just escaped.
What about the other
Why
guys?
do I think he's lying?
Because it's the truth. You DM.
I know, but I still think you're lying.
Yeah.
The way you said that.
Yeah, it's like, we have incapacitated the Rasputin fellow. That happened. I had a crazy dream about like a lady and she was all birds. But anyway,
Make an insight check to see if he's telling the truth, because I don't buy any of
anyway,
this.
Are you safe now?
yeah. He's dead, and Dipshit and Selma in there. They're sleeping off some weird drugs they gave us. Right?
Can we
This is
get
what happened? Yeah.
Can we get everyone out of here?
Should we get their sleeping bodies?
Yeah. We should get their sleeping bodies out of here. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They're in this room. They're in this room.
Wait, I'm just gonna roll.
Feels like a trap.
I'm just gonna roll an insight
Why would
check.
I make a trap?
This is so fucking sus, Eden.
That's a 1.
That's a critical fail.
What were you rolling?
You
I wanna
are
see if you
so-
understand.
Insight.
You are certain that so he goes into this room. He opens this door. Is this a real door?
Yeah, we
For a critical one, you probably
You're
have
gonna
to follow it.
You're gonna follow him?
Yeah, we follow.
Dun 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 dun.
And Devin-
Meanwhile, meanwhile, Vinegar Pim.
Not a second has passed.
Not a second has passed. Well, some time has passed. Vinegar.
Sorry. Right.
Um,
We should search the shop.
Okay, you can make a.
Are you done picking up all your little knives?
First of all, 2 of them were broken, so I'm going to have to build a company for 2 knives.
Wait, did you just make that up for like some color and shade and disadvantage yourself? Or
No, I
you-
did 2 critical fails,
Oh,
so
right.
I probably broke 2 knives.
Better
Goodness.
rolling
They're not.
dice.
These are antique knives, all right. They came from the
what?
carnival that I doubtlessly trained as a child.
You're just the kind of wanker to use
Yeah, well, guess
vintage
what?
knives.
I broke a nail.
You broke a nail. These were from.
I broke a nail, which I have to regrow.
These were my
I can't
grandfather's.
buy another one.
These are. This is Callum Shite
Well-
Steel.
More like shite steel.
Okay. Move on.
Right, no, you're fair enough. You're right. We're in the middle of a mission. We need to take this seriously. I'm
never going to make it into Guinness Book of World Records now.
Well, I'm sorry. What were you going? Were you entering the Guinness Book of World Records for longest nails? Your nails.
Well, I was going
Your nails
to.
are not that long for a bugbear. I would describe them as the.
Well, they're never going to get there, are they?
How many rooms are there in this shop? How big is the space? Is there a trapdoor on
It's
the
just a
floor?
single room, and you can see at the back of the room where the guards were standing, there is a door.
Okay, let's. I go up to the door and I listen at the door.
Oh, you hear the wind whistling.
Sounds like someone tuning into the ABC on an old radio.
Yep.
Da, 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 da.
Hello. Welcome. Yes.
I think there's a radio inside here, Vanessa.
Yeah, you just hear the whistling of the wind.
And then you
The wind.
The wind. The whistling of the wind.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
does the radio just kind of be like,
Is it the back door?
Does this go outside?
No, it goes down. You smell earth must.
All right, I tentatively try to open the door instead of smashing it this time.
Oh, it just opens. It just swings wide open.
Is it dark?
Yeah, it's dark down there.
All right, is there a lantern or anything?
Yeah, there's a torch hanging in a sconce.
Okay, I take my tinderbox and I light the torch.
Okay. All right, you're gonna take it out of its sconce.
Yes, I'm going.
It's a trap. Nah, just joking. Just joking. I wouldn't kill an old man. I'm not a monster.
well, you don't have to be a monster to kill an old man.
The Ravages of Time, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what are you calling? Are you calling?
The Ravages of Time a monster? Maybe I am. Maybe that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so you head down into the darkness.
Yeah.
All right, you walk.
Yeah, let's go.
You walk down the stairs, and you find a long that turns to the right, and there's a long straight passage.
So far, like we've gone past
You
the
can see probably-
foundations of the shop. We're under the city.
Mm-hmm. You can see probably.
Vinegar, are you feeling okay? Do you want to help on my back?
That's so nice.
I think I'm okay. I've been a little bit stabbed, but I'm going to be okay. What? Why?
Just so you can rest and heal a bit or something. I don't know. You've been stabbed. I just thought I'd offer.
You're making this weird. Can't we just forget our history and do the mission, okay? Without you being weird.
You're making it
I'm
weird.
not making it weird. You're making it weird.
So as you are arguing, you
Alright.
kind of unconsciously come to the end of the passage, which is a stone wall, a flat stone wall.
I love how you guys have stumbled into a dynamic that has never happened, but is like I guess internally and emotionally true, which is you would really hate it if your ex kept offering you a piggyback. It would really fucking irk me.
Yeah.
Like, oh come on, man!
Anything, I'm going to stab myself 2 more times to show that I'm okay.
I was thinking the other day.
Yeah,
about a time,
okay. Wouldn't want you to feel emasculated, little man.
I was thinking about a time, like, I don't know, maybe a decade ago, where I went through a pretty heartbreaking breakup and ran into my ex after that. And then every time I felt really humiliated, just like, oh God, this person left me, I'm a piece of shit and whatever. And then for about, I reckon, 8 months after that, every time I thought I'd see them, I'd wear a suit. My life's fine. I'm doing great.
Very healthy, very cool,
So if
very
they
normal.
had chime and offered me a piggyback, I think I might not have made it this far.
Do you think a man in a suit needs a piggyback? I think not.
I think a man in his suit could wander around his own 2 legs, actually. I'm fine. Okay, here, why do you keep
At the gym.
Okay, so we're standing in front of an obvious secret door.
Is it an obvious secret
You
door?
said that the corridor
Well,
terminates
maybe
in
it's
just a
just
blank, boring piece of
maybe.
stone. All right, I just start looking around,
All
pressing.
right, we'll make an investigation check.
Oh, I got a 17.
And a door
It's fucking
falls on you because there was a trap, Dave. There was a
Genius.
trap the whole time.
Kill the old man, Dave. Kill the old
Player
man.
1 level bullshit.
And the door slides open to reveal the figures of Charlie Goodboy, Deathlich, and the other one who I play sometimes.
Roquefort?
Roquefort Balboa, because you're in the salt cellar
man.
of the Delgado mansion. Will anything happen next episode? Will anything more happen this episode? No, because it's the end of the episode. Stay tuned to find out what finds out next time on the Gribbits Detective Agency. Cheers.